All right, part number 5 of our training series here. This is now going to talk about what the kids will see on their iPad and what it is that you as the teacher needs to know to be able to get them onto the iPad and to be able to support them as they go through the iPad. Now, when you get your cart of iPads, your iPads will be locked down to only one app. And for PARCC testing, that app is called the PLSD Test Nav. Everything else will not be able to be used. There will not be any other apps on there. The buttons on the iPad will not work, etc., etc. It's just Test Nav app. So let me flip over to the iPad, and I'll show you what the kids will see. All right, so on the iPad, my iPad is not completely locked down, but just imagine that none of this is here and this other apps and stuff is not here. Just this one will be visible. So as we launch PLSD Test Nav, if you are giving this test for the first time, you're going to have to go to Select Test and pull down to Ohio. Okay, so it'll only have to happen the very first time that you give the test. Okay, so then what will happen is the students from here will then log in. They will use their username, so whatever that username is on the ticket, and their password, and they'll enter that in. And as soon as they sign in, as long as you've hit that green start button, they will then begin their test. Okay? If you have not hit that green test button and the kids have logged in, it will give them a warning message that says your test administrator has not started the test yet. Okay? So you need to make sure that you've hit that green start button before the kids have hit sign in on their test. Okay? And then from here, they'll just continue on. If you've done any of the practice tests online, it will look exactly the same as it's done on the practice test, except it'll be done here on the app instead of directly on the internet. All right, so that's what the students will see. If they get kicked off, they'll get kicked off back to this screen. You resume their test like we talked about in the last session. They sign back in, and they're ready to go. All right.